Giulia Fatica. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I moved here in September mostly to promote my work. I found that there was more markets, there was more open-mindedness towards art and supporting independent artists. My scarves are made from sewing thread and yarn. I hand make all of them and they're machine stitched, and they're all finished with vintage buttons that I collect. All my belts are made from recycled leather jackets. I keep a lot of the detailing of the jackets, a lot of the pleats. They're all reversible. They're backed with a silk I take from ties, blouses, vintage shawls. They're also backed with vintage upholstery. So I've kept the detailing of the pleats in the leather coat. The inside, this fabric is from Hawaii. It's a vintage Hawaiian fabric. That's what's so good about doing these craft shows. The people do meet the designer and you connect with the designer. And it's good to see a face behind the product. And a lot of people say my work is so me, and I say, well, when I want to make something, I make it for myself first. So I recommend never throwing anything out. If you have old leather coats, if you have vintage silks, vintage ties, a good thing to do is, if you don't want to deal with it, is put it on Craigslist. I know the difference between vintage textiles and new textiles. There's no longer any detail in them. The leather isn't as detailed as well. The reason I make my work is because I wanted to create something I hadn't seen.